A welcome in to folks around the country. Sunday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium. Tonight we wrap up this three-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Standing in, Eli Marquez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, number 17.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now for Sunday night baseball as the first pitch is swung on and missed as we get the series finale underway. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan, please?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Now to the plate, Luis Guillorme. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you any.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone. And good for him. Luis Guillorme has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Line toward the alley in left center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Gregorius has a play. And that ends the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. It's 1-0 Mets. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning 1, 2, 3. 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's done well, 6 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Judge is off at first with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Didi Gregorius would be next. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Here's Neil Walker.
First baseman, Neil.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 4-1 New York. Digging in, David Wright. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And a swing and a miss that time by Wright as he couldn't come up with it. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now the first pitch from CC. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Previous history with Sabathia, he's gone 2 for 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Up next for the Yankees.
So coming to the plate, Avisail Garcia. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch of the at bat. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. The Yankees 4 and the Mets 1. Here's Jay Bruce now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play. One away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Jose Bautista, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First offering on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A tough sinker on the inside corner. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Eli Marquez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia.
That's to first. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. He'll go back to the dugout leading 4-1. Next for New York, Gleyber Torres was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit high and deep to right center. Bruce has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here it comes. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. One and one. Stanton, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right
here. In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Cespedes
moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Guillorme, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Yeah, now that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
To short. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
so the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Now the first pitch from CC. Swing and a liner, but foul. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. There's a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And this one's in the dirt. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Pittsburgh area native Neil Walker will kick things off when we return. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees 4 and the Mets 1. At the plate, Neil Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Neil Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Guillorme has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Reyes at second with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yanks leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Here's Todd Frazier now. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Base is empty, 2 gone now, and here's Jay Bruce. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Sliced hard on the ground. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And that'll extend the inning and give Jose Bautista a chance as well.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Bautista, more often known as Joey Bats. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Mets leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Standing in, Gleyber Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set, and the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. To Cabrera for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the third time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. This will go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Stanton stands at second with 2 gone. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard ground ball to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 on the way. Pulled toward right center field. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Walker.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Robert Gesellman trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Here's Neil Walker as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And that one just missed outside. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one run scores here in the frame. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's 5-1 Yanks.
Eli Marte.
First pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Luis Guillorme comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Now batting, second baseman. And dribble.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Popped him up. Torres ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 1. So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 1 for 3.
Aguilar.
First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he got him.
The batter, third baseman.
So stepping in, Jose Reyes, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. There to get it is right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 6 and the Mets 1. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Now the first pitch from CC. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. In now, David Wright. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Sabathia still allowed only the 1 earned run through 6 1/3. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up, one there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh.
Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just misses for ball one. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's got a multi-hit game on the scorecard through his first 3 appearances, so his stellar batting average we mentioned earlier will continue to rise.
And these are the guys you have to get your knocks on. There's so much high velocity and so much exploding breaking stuff in the game. When you get a guy on the mound that you feel you should do damage against, it's exactly what's happening right here.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Bouncer to the left side. Throw goes to third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. Flip of his glove for one. One left for the Yankees. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Here's Todd Frazier now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in, Jake Bruce. A fly out and a single for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit to short. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Here's Neil Walker. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Neil Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. This is pulled into right. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Reyes.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Reyes tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Walker over at second. Aguilar at first with no outs. Missed with a slider.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Another try at 2-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Marquez moving in. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Avisail Garcia comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2-0 count, the pitch. There goes Torres off of first. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
3 runs already home here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. First and second now, one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. And they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans, and they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Tommy Kahnle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Tommy Kahnle.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eli Marquez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long. Settling in now, Luis Guillorme. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal.
Now in the box, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-2 contest.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Cespedes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Yanks put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. CC Sabathia records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. Left 8 men under. For the Mets, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men under. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.